The long wait for a new futsal season in India to begin ends today as the Hero Futsal Club Championship 2022-23 kicks off with the defending champions Delhi FC taking on Bengaluru FC, and this is the second edition of the Club Futsal Championship in India. And the Delhi FC are the champions of the previous edition, and here is the side spearheaded once more by George, the player of the season in the Mizo Futsal League, and Jojo and Rolu Apuya are the midfield options for Delhi. But George, what a fine performer he is, and almost became a symbol of return of Delhi FC to the big time. And the likes of Lalrem Ruata and Chanpreet Bhui are on the bench. And now over to the Bengaluru FC side. This is the team with no proper striker though, but the furthest man forward is Satyendra Yadav, which means the likes of Shreyash Ketkar and Felixson will get a lot of runs forward, and Clarence Fernandez centrally in an interesting role this evening, and Johannes Van Loon trying everything. And of course we speak about the futsal, we speak about its history, and if uncertainty is the essence of romance, then the Hero Futsal Club Championship could be India's most romantic and long-lasting story which could endure. Some of the pitch trials and turbulations. If we kick off the Hero Futsal Club Championship season, there is no better reminder that we need to protect the essence of this sport in India. So let's hope that the silver trophy that were out in display today are also a symbol of silver linings to come in the future. A lot of fanfare around, a lot of history, but just in terms of waiting for the season to kickstart, how excited are you? And the match referee for today's game is Vishal Vaja. He is going to be assisted by Surendran K and Ashirbat Kanungo. And the match commissioner for this evening is Mohammad Pathan. And Isaac and Dipesh Chauhan are going to be the two skippers. Both of them are the goalkeepers. And talking about Delhi FC, they were placed in Group C last year with Niao Wasa Football Club of Meghalaya and Naga champions Tenglongjim Football Club and Tidim Road Athletic Union from Manipur. They topped the group with 9 points from 3 matches and managed a goal difference of plus 33. But this time, however, they are in Group A along with Bengaluru FC, Zao Football Club of Ladakh, Electric Veng Futsal Club of Mizoram, and Speed Force FC, who will be in action later in the day against Sports Odisha. And Tetro Swadesh, the side from Himalaya, are also placed in this particular group. And so 14 teams are split into 2 groups and 7 teams in each, and the top 2 go into the knockout stages. And what a remarkable group as well, as I speak about Zao 11 Football Club and Speed Force, Tetro, Sports Odisha and Electric Veng. A fantastic fixture last time, very feisty, very physical, but great experience as well for these players. And mentioning some stories and new experience of the Club Futsal Championship, of course, different now. Modern football is very different, but in terms of just sheer weight for the tournament, it has become a wonderful season opener. Futsal has its origins in South America, countries of Uruguay and Brazil, where in the 1930s 2 versions of small-sided football were being played in the cities of Montevideo and Sao Paulo respectively, and now it's become a firm part of the Indian footballing calendar. Its inception, of course, last season in India has meant a lot to the calendar. Football has certainly evolved over the years. The game itself has even branched off into different versions, and one of which is currently making headways in India. The second edition of the Hero Club Futsal Championship started last season in November, where 16 clubs fought against each other for the top prize, and Delhi FC clinching the first ever futsal championship title. Bengaluru, they were placed in Group A. They also topped the group. They were placed with teams like Sporting Club de Goa, Speed Force Football Club of Hyderabad and Kupuraj of Tamil Nadu. However, the BFC side lost to Mohammedan Sporting on 13th November in the semi-final by 2-0. On the same day, Delhi FC beating Mangala Football Club by 12-7 to qualify for the final. Says the Delhi FC keeper having a word with Vishal Vaja. And Isaac, he was the champion of the Mizoram Under-15 League. Also represented India in the Under-15 in 5 different countries. Just 18 years of age. Last season's champion as well with this particular side. Also played in the SAF Under-15 Championship held in India way back in 2019. The Federation has further plans to form a national team from the best futsal players that are scouted from the championship, with plans to participate in the AFC Club Futsal Championship later on. And this is Johannes van Loon, the head coach of Bengaluru FC. And you can see a foreign manager in the dugout. Just a testimony that this particular version of the sport has been taken very seriously by the team from the southern part of India. And the Futsal Club Championship 2021 featured a total of 16 teams who were divided into 4 groups and played in a round-robin format. And the highest placed team from each group made it to the semi-final stage, which was played in a knockout format amongst the 4 teams. And the All India Football Federation invited clubs playing in the Indian Super League, I-League and state-level futsal championship to participate in the second edition. And 14 teams have responded. This is Sumit Kumar, the head coach of Delhi Football Club. His second season, he will be hoping to defend the title. A lot of Mizo players in this Delhi FC side. They've gone with the 2-2-1 formation, 2 in defense, 2 in midfield, the likes of Jojo and Rolu Apuya. And George Dong Liana is up top, who was the player of the season on the Mizo Futsal League. And for BFC, Dipesh Chauhan in goal, Clarence Fernandez and Shreyash Ketkar in defense. Felixson is going to marshal the midfield, and Satyendra Yadav, the number 17, is the lone front runner. We are all set here then, and now it's time for the game faces and a new look Hero Futsal Club Championship. It needs new teams and new stories, and that is what we will be looking for. Bengaluru physical, robust and with a lot of talent that gets exported to many parts of India. And Delhi FC, of course, emboldened by the naturalization process that allows them to field players. But whether that counts or not, it remains to be seen. And so 14 contenders stands for 4 available spots for the knockout stages. That is Delhi FC with the first kick-in of the game. Building up from behind, plays it to the left. The number 10 is completely free in the center, Rolu Apuya. This is the flying keeper in Isaac, a very attacking minded coach Sumit Kumar. Delhi making their intentions very clear. Fielding a flying keeper right from the beginning, which means the goal mouth will be empty. While defending, they might opt for a regular keeper. We'll see time and again Isaac play a bit advance, just step into the opposition's half. Playing it short with Isaac, the skipper, spreading it to the left, making inroads, the number 17 George. Isaac, and now on to Jojo. Still in possession, Delhi FC, and a shot from distance. It was low and hard and off target, and it was the skipper trying his luck from distance. An early wake-up call for Bengaluru FC. Delhi FC are defending from the front. They've started the brand new season and exactly from where they ended the previous one. They defeated Mohammedan Sporting by 7-2 in the final of the Hero Futsal Club Championship 2021. And Nikhil Mali scoring 5 goals, followed by a goal apiece from Lalpik Lua and Mulchandani. Lalpik Lua, of course, is on the bench. Dipesh Chauhan lumps it forward. It's an empty net. A slight miscommunication between Isaac and the number 17, George. We have the first corner of the game. Bengaluru FC. The players will have to stand 5 meters away from the ball. And that is the rule of this particular sport. And now Bengaluru are trying to make something meaningful. Stolen away by Rolu Apuya. And if you are new to the sport but want to follow the action, here's a quick guide to the laws. The competition squad consists of 14 players. The entire squad is available for each match unless there are suspensions, with 5 starters and 9 on the bench. The substitutions are unlimited and can be made at any time during play provided. This is a chance for Bengaluru. For Delhi FC rather. It draws an early save of Dipesh Chauhan. They need to be very careful. Bengaluru got to weather the storm, the last season's semi-finalists. But here they come. Beautiful footwork. There's the cross in. Already gone out of play. It took a touch of Isaac, resulting into a corner for Bengaluru FC. It's a quick start from both the sides, trying to set an early tempo. Isaac gets the block in place. And the 3 shirts in black quickly converging onto Bengaluru's number 2, Clarence Fernandez. A kick in for BFC. An attempted shot is blocked. This time creates room for the shot and getting down just in time. Isaac. And pushing it out for a kick in. And scooped into the area. That was a great delivery down the right hand side by Satyendra Yadav. Blazed over the top by Clarence Fernandez. Here comes Delhi FC on the break. Quick on the turn is the number 10, Rolu Apuya. Here's Delhi FC's creative force. He's got the vision and the creativity to thread those passes. Nice little 1-2. Just whistles over the crossbar. Delhi FC are firing on all cylinders here. The champions of the Delhi Futsal League. And this was the move. And almost within 3 touches, they could have had a goal. And look at that close control from Rolu Apuya. And now here's a one-on-one chance for BFC. And what a save from Isaac. And it was Satyendra Yadav who was through on goal. But talk about that for a save from Isaac. You can see Ranjit Bajaj up on his feet, the team manager, barking out instructions. They're trying to organize the shape at the back. Just 3 minutes on the clock. It's 0-0 between Delhi and BFC. Both the teams are trying to test each other's defense in the early quarters. And now stolen away. This is the number 10, gets the better of the keeper. And he makes it 1-0. Rolu Apuya. The number 10 draws the first blood. And it's Delhi FC 1, Bengaluru FC 0. And we have the first goal of the Hero Futsal Club Championship 2022-23. And it comes from this Mizo lad, the number 10, Rolu Apuya. Look at that, squaring the keeper. Cool as a cucumber in front of goal and comfortably rolling it into the back of the net. And no answers to that. Delhi FC stamping their authority. Continues to play attacking. Isaac switching the ball from left to right. Back to Isaac. thought about shot and then thought about switching it to the left flank. A tad too heavy, slightly behind Jojo as well. BFC now will have to rethink their strategy. There's the lean and lanky Vinith Venkatesh. There he is, shielding the ball. Trying to get away from a couple of dark shirts and not managing to do so. Jojo getting a foot in. This match comprises 2 20-minute halves with the timekeeper stopping the clock whenever the whistle blows. And if a game is drawn, 2 5-minute periods of extra time ensue, followed by a penalty shootout should the score remains level. And both the coaches can call a 60-second timeout during each half, but there are no timeouts in extra time. 3 officials oversee the action, 1 on either touchline and 1 to leaves with the timekeeper to control fouls and timeouts, and officials communicate calls using various choreographed signals. Just a bit of a giveaway when it comes to the accumulated fouls. The free kicks and penalties generally work as in football, but however, once a team has committed 5 fouls in one half, for every subsequent foul is the opponent gets a direct shot at goal from the second penalty mark, that is 10 meters out. At half time, both the foul counts are wiped clean, but they are not erased prior to the extra time period where the second half foul still counts. Oh, almost an empty net, could have been a goal from a goal clearance. He was nowhere near to his mark, Isaac. That could have been the equalizer for Bengaluru FC. Missing the target by a whisker, Dipesh Chauhan with that long goal clearance. Is Delhi FC in possession. A couple of players in dark hovering around, a clever dummied pass. Got to be a bit more focused, Rolu Apuya on that occasion. Vinith Venkatesh dragging the ball towards the far side. Last touch and kick in for Bengaluru. This is Ashik Adhikari. Ashik looking for a cross, goes low towards Nirmanu Singh. A free-flowing football so far from Delhi FC, but they got to keep things tight at the back. And Isaac, cleverly done towards the left corner of the penalty area. Shot from Isaac! Just kisses the net and goes out for a corner. There's David in corner duties. Plays it behind. Gets the return. Completes the triangle. And the kick in this time goes Bengaluru as well. A moment of respite for the men in blue. The players are dismissed for 2 yellow cards or a direct red card. They can take no further part in the game. Following a sending off, the penalized team play a one-man shot for 2 minutes unless they concede during the time in which they can return to full strength immediately. The player that was sent off, however, cannot be used again. A flying goalkeeper, an outfield player, can come on and off as a substitute, but the referee must ensure the so-called flying goalkeeper wears a keeper's jersey with his own number, and that all of the team's flying goalkeeper wear the same color, different from both the standard keepers and the outfield player's t-shirt. Good combination play from Delhi FC, wiped clean only as far as Isaac, and now getting involved heavily Lalrem Ruata. He's been hustled off the ball very quickly. Talking about Lem Ruata, also 17 years old. winning the first Hero All India Football Federation Futsal Club Championship last year. A call up for the national under-17 team in Odisha, the youngster. Now nicely taken away. Had a chance to take a shy at goal. He was quickly dispossessed, the number 16, Gayari. The players can go into the penalty area and the goalkeepers are allowed out, but the latter cannot touch the ball once they have cleared it until it has gone into the opposition's half. Another promising move was building up. Just couldn't combine on that occasion, the Lalrem Ruata and George. The goal clearances must be thrown and not kicked out. Oh, and now lost the ball in a dangerous area. He's got twinkling toes. Gary stopped on his tracks by Chuanga. And a goal clearance straight away from Dipesh Chauhan, finding his mark. Delhi FC is 3 against 2, gets the shot away and not on target. Straight away on the back foot, the Bengaluru side. Delhi FC are looking menacing, creating moves from the flanks down the center. The likes of George and Rolwa Puya penetrating through the middle, causing a lot of issues in the Bengaluru defense, knocking the door time and again. The play resumes with a kick in if the ball crosses either touchline or it hits the ceiling. The goals cannot be scored direct from a free kick. And for every kick in and free kicks and goal clearances and corners, the player in possession of the ball has 4 seconds to restart play, which the referee will count with their fingers in the air. And if a player isn't restarted within 4 seconds, an indirect free kick will be awarded to the opposition team. The goalkeeper is not allowed to control the ball for more than 4 seconds in his own half. And got to keep accounts of these fouls. Maybe a flying arm from the number 11, Prithviraj More. Delhi FC, Isaac has been the side's creative force from behind. He's the one who faces the first bud as well. Quickly it gets back onto his mark to protect the goal. He needs a lot of labor, a lot of stamina to play up and down the pitch. This is 2-on-1 golden chance for Bengaluru, and how, oh how he managed to miss the target from that sort of a distance. Shreyash Ketkar was the man who played for Bengaluru FC in the Durand Cup last year. Among a very few players who can play futsal and football equally well, Shreyash Ketkar is one of those, and Nikhil Mali has stole the limelight last season in the Futsal Club Championship by scoring 24 goals. Was picked up by Aizawl FC and made 6 appearances in the Hero I League. Caught in possession, Shreyash Ketkar. His eyes lit up at the moment he dismantled Delhi FC's number 8. Lalrem Ruata was the man giving it away very cheaply. A good piece of defending, this time by Bengaluru. A heavy touch allowing the number 7 to step in. This could open up for Shreyash once more. And ever since he has come on, he is causing trouble for Delhi FC. Time and again getting closer to goal. He's got that ability to strike and set it up for his teammates. And this time with his weak left foot. Grabs it well, Isaac. He's been a standout performer so far this first 9 minutes of this game. And look at that, threading it forward. Took half a second too extra on the ball, the number 11. That is one of the challenges of playing the sport. Got to release the ball quickly. And a golden opportunity goes begging for the number 17. Satyendra Yadav. What a chance for Bengaluru to equalize. And lofted up towards the far post. Unable to control it. Rajanbir Singh was the man. Too much pace on that delivery. Satyendra Yadav. He is up against Delhi's number 7. David. David wins the battle on this count. A tackle from Shreyash Ketkar was solid. Shreyash Ketkar moving forward. Saved once more, and a double save by Isaac. What a game he's having. The youngster this evening for Delhi FC. Bengaluru on top of Delhi FC. Now they can quickly break here. The men in dark via this man, Lalrem Ruata. Just stops when he was about to break. Finds the skipper, Isaac. A short passing build up from Delhi FC. And a shot from distance. He was shaping up for a long attempt. And goes for it. Without any hesitation whatsoever. Deflection bringing a corner for Delhi FC. He's had the most number of touches. One of the challenges of playing the sport, you've got to get your first touch right. Isaac. Between the lines. And not allowed to turn this time. He can spring on a counter, but not on the same wavelength was Satyendra Yadav. Trickles into touch for a kick in. And the Indian football is making new headways, and the futsal is at the center of this revolution, where the country is set to host its second edition of the Futsal Club Championship. And the All India Football Federation will now, for the first time, scout the best futsal players from the nation to form the national futsal team. And the aim is, of course, to make India a futsal nation. And there it is, chance for Bengaluru! And the chances keep coming for the men in blue. And it keeps going off target. For the third time, not managing to hit the target. So unlucky, Bengaluru. And a big let off for Delhi FC. And this time it was Nirmanyu Singh. Delhi looking to double their lead. And no gap for the shot. Working the ball from left to right. Creates room for the shot. And it has nestled in. And Delhi FC have doubled their money here. Is the number 15 Kashinath Rathod. Plants his right foot up perfectly. And finds the target. And it's 2-0 Delhi FC. A clear domination. They've played 5 matches last season. They've won all 5 of them. Scored 63 goals. And conceded only 20. They literally won all their group matches by double digits. And that domination continues this season as well. Quick footwork. Cutting in from the left hand side. Keeper goes up for it. Spills it. In the end, comfortable. And now he is one-on-one with the keeper. He's got an empty goal in front of him and scores from a very acute angle. There's the number 13, Vineet Venkatesh, pulls one back for Bengaluru. And the score line reads 2-1. And against the run of play, Bengaluru converting defense into attack in the blink of an eye. And it's the number 13, Vineet Venkatesh, pulling one back for BFC and bringing them right back into this game with about 8.5 odd minutes remaining in the first session. India certainly looking to introduce futsal in academies across the country and eliminate the paucity of proper futsal courts in India, so that the players don't have to play on grass or artificial pitches, and also need to gradually introduce futsal tournaments at youth level. And developing futsal will benefit us in football as well. It is a fast-paced game and futsal is even faster. The players need to dribble quicker, pass quicker and react quicker. And the championship certainly is planned keeping in mind the international competitions for clubs and nations, so that the best futsal players can represent India internationally. The 2022-23 season champions will be nominated to play in the AFC Futsal Club Championship, while possibly players will be scouted from the tournament for the Indian national team, which would also take part in the AFC Futsal Asian Cup qualifiers in October 2023. One more chance for the number 13, this time good save with his feet, and the rebound falling kindly for the on-rushing number 17 Satyendra Yadav. Just couldn't keep it on target. Vineet Venkatesh is looking very potent going forward for Bengaluru. Oh, look at that ball right through the gate from Rolu Apuya. Lovely body swerve. And then a reverse ball. This is the scorer of the second goal, Kashinath, finding Rolu Apuya. Hits the foot of the post. Another chance. Another bite on the cherry. This time from George. Just flashes wide. Delhi FC, they're trying to keep the touches minimal. And within few touches, they are entering the penalty area and harassing the Bengaluru defense, not allowing them time to regroup and rethink and reorganize. A pull back to the kick taker. Just a reminder, there is no offside in futsal. Unable to keep the ball in play, Kashinath Rathod. It is Delhi FC 2, Bengaluru FC 1, and almost won it. Was Rolu Apuya. Delhi FC leading by 2-1 via goals from Kashinath Rathod and Rolu. Vineet Venkatesh is the man who brought back Bengaluru FC into this game. The first session is underway here at the Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium in New Delhi. The Hero Futsal Club Championships, the second edition, is live and exclusive on the Indian football team's YouTube channel and also on the Fan Code app. A gap for the cross, goes for the 1-2. Couldn't get to the return this time. There's a bit of individual brilliance from the number 17, doing a bit too much on his own, Satyendra Yadav. And Johannes Van Loon will have to go back to the drawing board and try to add more threat going forward. Got to keep a compact defense as well. Meanwhile, a Delhi FC player is penalized. And a free kick for Bengaluru. And the golden chance to bring back things on level terms is going to be Shreyas Ketkar taking this free kick. A sizable wall in front of him. Here goes Shreyas Ketkar and gets the block in place. Is Isaac brought back into the danger area by Dipesh Chauhan. Satyendra Yadav He's been denied space. Shreyash Ketkar making sure there's no breakaway move. Kills the bounce. And once the ball bounces above head height, is going to be possession and free kick to the opposition team. Continues to perform heroics between the sticks. Isaac. Oh, what a player. There is Jojo, the number 6. And also a part of Mizoram's under-15 league championship squad. A couple of times has lifted the title. And George represented Chanmari as Zotan on futsal last season. He was also the player of the season on Mizoram Futsal League. A lot of players in this Delhi FC team has the prior experience of playing this sport. And this is the second time they are rubbing shoulders at a national level competition. There is a lot of homework needs to be done to develop futsal in India. The sport is yet to be introduced to kids. Creating a competitive national team might seem like a big task at the moment. But we have got plenty of talents in India. A lot of work to be done at the ground level, and the involvement and support of the state football associations and other stakeholders will be key. Bengaluru, can they bounce back? Shreyash Ketkar leaving it way behind for Clarence. Clarence delivers the ball into the area. No damage done on this occasion. He was hoping for someone in blue to get some kind of touch. The game plan didn't work. A good save from Dipesh. Every time the ball goes out, the clock is paused. Meanwhile, an opening for the number 2 of Bengaluru. Clarence Fernandez quickly closed down by Rolu Apuya. He's everywhere in the field of play. The referee is asking for a stretcher. The injury to Rolua looks a bit serious. A committed piece of defending from Rolua. Look at that. Just when he was about to pull the trigger, getting his body in the way, and a sliding challenge coming in. A saving grace for Delhi FC. Here's the engine of this Delhi FC team, Rolu Apuya, along with his skipper, Isaac. Looks all right now. He's back on his feet. Sumit Kumar. He will be quite pleased with the way Delhi FC have started this game, apart from that one occasion where they found wanting in defense. And Bengaluru's number 13, Vinit Venkatesh, didn't fail to capitalize. The timeout taken by both the head coaches. 60 seconds a timeout is allowed in each period. Sumit Kumar will get chance to share in his ideas. He's been a part of this Delhi FC team for successive season. He knows what it takes to lift the title. He's done that last season. Will be looking for the repetition of the same. And a quick feed from the number 16. Just holding on to the challenge. Here comes Delhi. And Isaac. Onto the left. Here's Chanpreet Bhui. No dark shirt getting on the end of that ball. A clear push. Resulting into a free kick in Bengaluru's favour. a couple of times already. Delhi FC committing a foul on the blue shirts. Here comes a chance for Delhi, and it's the insurance goal from the number 6 just at the stroke of half time. Delhi FC getting their third goal. It's Jojo on the score sheet, and the number 16 Gayari is the player putting it on a platter, and Jojo making no mistake to hit the target. And it gone through the legs of the goalkeeper Dipesh Chauhan. And Delhi FC right on top. Chanpreet Bhui taking his time on the ball. Can't hold on to it for more than 4 seconds. A lot of time last second release from this man. Taking a lot of risk and now setting it up for the number 6 who goes low. And this time the goalkeeper reading the situation and blocking that shot. A nice stretch from Delhi's number 6, the goal scorer. And this time trying to turn provider. And those two, Gayari and the number 6, Jojo, combining once more for Delhi FC. Just not getting the desired result. Shreyash Ketkar manhandles a dark shirt. Referee waves play on. And the move doesn't work out. Mohammedan Sporting, the last season's finalists, are placed in Group B, comprising of 7 teams. The first international competition in futsal took place in 1965 when Paraguay won the first South American Cup. And the 6 more South American Cups were held through 1979, with Brazil winning all of them. And Brazil continued its dominance with a victory in the first Pan American Cup in 1980 and won it again the next time. It was played in 1984. Australia took part in the 1984 Cup but finished out of the running. The US futsal was founded in 1981 and incorporated in January 1983. The game is referred to as the mini soccer, a 5-a-side soccer, a football sala, a football desalao, and it is also widely referred by a trademark name, futsal. The first World Futsal Championship conducted under the auspices of FIFUSA before its members integrated into FIFA in 1989. Oh, wonderfully done, getting past his marker. Nice tracking back from Isaac. He's taking a lot of responsibility. Chanpreet Bhui, and the touch coming off the number 16, and delicately done by Gayari on this occasion. And Delhi FC seemed to have put the game to bed in the first session itself. Just running away with the game, the defending champions. Risk an opening for the number 17. Seems like he has scored and also hurt himself in the process. Satyendra Yadav. A glut of goals in the first half, 6 already. And this is how Satyendra Yadav is scoring his first of this evening. And Bengaluru second. It's 4-2 with a minute and a half remaining on the clock in the first session. Referee indicating for a timeout. A player is lined out injured. Satyendra Yadav, the man who scored the second for Bengaluru, slightly limping. Dipesh Chauhan, the Bengaluru keeper, beaten 4 times, and Isaac beaten twice. Delhi Football Club seem to trust the process, and they continues to play an attacking brand of football. Goals in the first half for Delhi FC from Jojo, Roluapuya, George and Gary. Vineet Venkatesh and Satyendra Yadav are the scorers for BFC, who were placed in Group B last year with Sporting Club de Goa, Speed Force and Kipuraj. They topped the group with 6 points from 3 games. Defeated Sporting Club de Goa on 5th November 2021 by 3-2. With goals from Nixon, Yadav and Rosario. And the second game against Speed Force were the highest margin victory, 9-2, with goals from Nixon Chaudhary, Venkatesh with a brace, Oram, Fanai and Yadav. And then back-to-back losses, 3-2 against Kipuraj and 2-0 to Melbourne Sporting in the semi-final. Chanpreet Bhui. Here comes Delhi once more. Blocked off by Dipesh Chauhan. It was the attempt from Kashinath. And on the charge, here comes Delhi FC. Bengaluru still fighting for the ball. A man arriving in the middle. Slipped in cleverly. Stuck a foot out. Isaac. And puts the ball out of danger. Another promising build-up. And in Manu Singh this time couldn't put the ball into a meaningful area. Delhi FC in complete control of this game. Crossfield ball. It goes out of play. Shreyash Ketkar onto his keeper, Dipesh. The punt upfield, beautifully chested down. They keep coming at BFC. Isaac once again getting involved. Works it to the left. Back to a central position. And losing out the aerial battle. The keeper fumbles and is the 3rd goal for BFC. Goodness me. This is one of the limitations of playing in this kind of a formation. While you play with a flying goalkeeper at your disposal, that's the limitation of this formation. The goal mouth remains empty 10% time. And Bengaluru sneaking in their 3rd goal. They are right back into the contest. The men in blue. Can the script come back here? There's still the entire 20 minutes remaining in the second half. And now skipping past the challenge. Seems like the referee, Vishal Vaja, has blown the whistle for half-time. It's been an entertaining half of football. 7 goals in the first 20 minutes. Delhi FC taking the lead via Rolupuya. And then George doubling the lead. Vineet Venkatesh pulling one back. Bringing back BFC rather into this game. And then a couple of goals in quick succession from Jojo and Rolu Apuya. And then Satyendra Yadav making it a 4-2 right at the cusp of half time. Bengaluru netting their third goal. So at the end of the first session is Delhi FC 4, Bengaluru FC 3. And these are the first session highlights of this game. The opening game of the Hero Futsal Club Championship 2022-23, and this is how it all started. Rolu Apuya opening the scoring for Delhi, and then getting involved was Prithviraj, and a second goal from Kashinath Rathod. This was the best among the lot. A quality finish from the number 15. And then Bengaluru pulled one back. Vineet Venkatesh was the man. And eventually it ended 4-3 at the end of the first session in Delhi FC's favour. Do not go anywhere. We will be back with the second half. Welcome back. You are watching the Hero Club Futsal Championship 2022-23 live from the Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium in Delhi. The match is coming to you live and exclusive on the Indian football team's YouTube channel and also on the Fan Code app. And it's Delhi FC comfortably sitting with a 4-3 lead at the end of the first session. And we get ready here with the play of the second session. Is the opening game of the Hero Futsal Club Championship 2022-23. It is the defending champions, the Delhi FC, up against last season's semi-finalists, Bengaluru FC. 7 goals in the first session. All Jojo Roluapuya and Gayari getting their name on the score sheets, and Kashinath Rathod as well for Delhi. And Vineet Venkatesh and Ashik Adhikari, Satrendra Yadav rather, are the scorers for Bengaluru in the first session. As the referee blows the whistle and we are underway with the second 20 minutes. It is going to be Delhi FC, the team in dark, attacking from the right to left of your screen, and protecting their goal on the left hand side are the men in blue. As for Bengaluru, they brought on a striker and taken off Felixson. However, it's now become a router for them. They usually line up a slightly conservative way whenever they have to soak up the pressure. The master stroke in the first half was using a flying keeper in the form of Isaac from Sumit Kumar. Seems like he's gone with a regular keeper now. The plans from here on will be to protect this lead and try and hit Bengaluru on the break. They've got the likes of Rolua and George and Jojo who can do the damage up top for them. Another good build-up. And now, once more, is the number 6 at the center of things. Jojo, slightly ambitious on this occasion. And now he's got the number 16 for company, Gary. Takes a tumble. He was asking for a foul. The referee awards a corner kick to Delhi FC. Bengaluru just felt like they were growing into the game in the latter part of the first session, even though one can say that Delhi FC were in complete control. There were some moments now and then for Bengaluru, some flashes of positivity when they were going forward towards the dying embers of the first session. But I think it's also happening completely with Delhi. They like to make an early start. That's exactly what they did in the first session, looking to do the same in the second as well. Is Doloi, the reserve keeper, is in the field of play for Delhi. Suprabhas Doloi. Supravash Doloi is 23 years old. He was the best goalkeeper of the Reliance Youth Football Tournament in Pune. Played the under-18 I-League for the Baichung Bhutia Football Academy. And also for Delhi FC in the Delhi State Futsal Championship. He's been with this side for quite some time now. But what needs to change for BFC is that Dipesh Chauhan have to force the issue from behind rather than just wait and watch for something to happen. Lacking in intensity in terms of going forward, Bengaluru becoming slightly predictable the moves for the Delhi FC defense. It seems like that they've taken their foot off the gas. And now here's 3v2. On the far right is Gayari. And now on the left, here's the number 4, Isaac. Here's Doloi. Plays it on to Isaac. He came on as an outfield player in the second session. A very versatile offensive player. This man, what can he produce from here on? Produces a save rather of Dipesh Chauhan. And corner for Delhi FC. This is the number 6 Jojo setting it up wonderfully. And a rising left footer. Taking a touch of Bengaluru's number 1, scooped onto the path of Isaac. A certain calmness he adds to the ball. He's unfazed under pressure. And there's the touch from George. Not enough to trouble the keeper. And this is how Delhi FC, they prove their credentials at the back. And Bengaluru FC making a remarkable comeback in this game. And it is Shreyash Ketkar scoring the equalizer, getting ahead of his marker. And making it 4-all. A nail-biting encounter going on here at the KD Jadhav Indoor Hall in New Delhi. Delhi FC's lead wiped off by Bengaluru. A bit of wind knocked out of their sails, and now getting their acts together once more. The men in black. They're just running out of space. Shreyash Ketkar. As Indira Gandhi Indoor Stadium was built by the government of India back in 1982 in order to host the indoor game events in the 1982 Asian Games. Straight to the keeper, this time in a goal clearance. Shreyash Ketkar is on the hunt. The whistle has gone. And Isaac has been taken off. He needs some rest. He's been tireless throughout this game. 4.5 odd minutes already gone past us. Didn't have the legs to keep it in. It's not kick and run. A clear pattern is emerging among the teams. Trying to play the game the right way. The right tactics being applied. Everything is done at a very professional level. This is Delhi's number 10. And there's the back flick from Clarence Fernandez. Lalrem Ruata was just lurking behind him, breathing down the necks of Bengaluru's number 2. Dipesh Chauhan shaping up for a shot from distance. Harmless in the end for Delhi, and a quick release. Unsettled at the back, Delhi FC. This could be the moment for BFC. A sliding tackle coming in. And this time the number 18, Nirmanyu Singh, has been denied by George's heroic defending. If they manages to nick the 5th goal from here on, that would be quite an achievement for Bengaluru. Down by 4-1 at one point. 3 goals in quick succession. Looking very, very threatening on the counter. And this time, just arresting the situation is Supravas Doloi. This game has started to heat up. Probably we are watching the best game of the tournament in the opening day itself. 2 well-renowned teams in the top flight of Indian football battling against each other. Delhi FC, the defending champions. Bengaluru managed a top 4 finish at the last campaign. They are synonymous with success in Indian football, be it at the grassroots level or at the senior level. A lovely link-up play between the dark shirts. Holding it up nicely. And now operating from the left-hand side, and the keeper fumbles. Just gone past Dipesh Chauhan. And Lalrem Ruata, his first goal of this evening. And Delhi FC regains the lead. Cutting in wonderfully. He's got a magical right foot, Lalrem Ruata. And drills it into the bottom corner with absolute expertise. And it's Delhi FC back in driver's seat. A sloppy goalkeeping on this occasion from Dipesh Chauhan. Probably he was unsighted by the forest of legs in front of him. Slightly slow to react. Lalrem Ruata continues to trouble and harass and torment the Bengaluru defense. He's seen the gap nicely. This time closed down by blue shirts. And the loose ball is picked up by the scorer of the 5th goal, Lalrem Ruata. Free on the left, Chanpreet Bhui. Thought about a shot and then changing his mind. Patient build-up from Delhi FC. This is what they're known for. The slow passing build-up, playing the ball to feet. Stepping up into the attacking half. Suprabhash Gogoi. Chanpreet Bhui. Finding the playmaker, Rolu Apuya. He will win a kick-in. 7 minutes just gone past us in the second session. In case it's all square, at the end of 40 minutes is going to be 5 minutes of extra time played in 2 halves, and then a penalty shootout, which is the last tiebreaker, of course. Remruata, Doloi, Chanpreet keeps the ball in play, this time sent in with power, just deflected behind for a corner. Shreyash Ketkar is back in the field of play. The man who just instilled Bengaluru's hopes right at the beginning of the second session by nicking in that vital goal. But Delhi FC, meanwhile, looking good for the 6th one. He's asking for a handball. The referee says it's a goal clearance. He indicated a corner kick, rather. Relentless pressure from Delhi. Slightly in a tight area. Chanpreet Bhui. First forced into mistake by a couple of blue shirts. Dipesh Chauhan releasing the number 9. A poor first touch from Felixson. Letting him down. Increasing pace. Delhi FC intercepted. Vinith Venkatesh is making that vital interception. And his game still 50-50. Remruata. It was more of a cross-come shot. Caught up in 2 minds and eventually picking out the wrong option. He's won it back in a high area. This is looking good for Delhi. Once again, getting the block in place just at the right time. When he was about to pull the trigger, Rolu Apuya this time denied by a gutsy defending from Clarence Fernandez. A lot of pace in this game. David. Doloi. And on to Rolu Apuya. Looking to get the return. Just arriving into a scoring position was the number 8, Remruata. The positional play from this Delhi FC side has been absolutely superb. Gary, he comes on. David. Chanpreet Bhui. David. Just trying to frustrate this Bengaluru side. Just working the ball from side to side, and then that sudden burst of acceleration. This is exactly what I was talking about. And the number 7, David. And half a dozen for Delhi FC. A couple of goals gap between them and Bengaluru. 9 minutes in the clock in the second session. A new man is on for BFC. It's Chunga. Johannes Van Loon, his defense absolutely porous in the opening day of the competition. Delhi FC known for scoring goals. Just a glimpse of how dangerous an attacking side they can be. This team trains together, playing like a well-oiled machine. Just getting in all those passing drills, absolutely spot on. This is something to chase for Shreyash Ketkar. A neat judgment from the Delhi FC keeper, Supravash Daloi. Delhi FC bringing in once again Isaac as a flying keeper. He will have a role to play as an outfield player while his team is attacking. But while defending, Delhi FC may opt for a regular keeper. And Isaac is absolutely congested in the center. But this could be the moment for the number 17. And he finds the net. Is George this time, his first of this evening. And 7-4 Delhi FC. They are simply unstoppable this evening. The number 16 might claim that goal, but they won't care as long as the ball has gone into the back of the net. Bengaluru simply clueless in the second session. They are completely knocked out of their strides by Delhi FC's aggressive play. Can he get there before Isaac? Nirmani Singh, an excellent presence of mind from Isaac, just blocking the angle. Hands on his head. Ranjit Bajaj, that expression sums it up. From the technical area, Delhi FC, they are not done yet, hungry for more. They want to certainly take the score line to double digits. Once again, intricate waves of passing in and around the penalty area. So easy on the eye. Just couldn't apply the finishing touches. Gary, what a move from Delhi. Delhi FC on song completely. One back by Dark Shirts. Winning back possession for Bengaluru. Clarence Fernandez. And down the line goes Chunga. He will win a kick-in. Since its inception, the arena has been repeatedly renovated and modernized. A Delhi FC player going down. It was David. And a yellow card is out. Shreyash Ketkar is the man who will be penalized for that challenge. And a free kick for Delhi FC. Just on the edge of the penalty area. Nearly 20 meters away from goal. Is going to be the man, David, taking the free kick, the man who won it. Standing alongside him is George. Seems like number 7 is going to take it, opting to play it short, and eventually George went for goal. And Bengaluru getting some help of the woodwork. Leaving his mark now, Dipesh Chauhan. Finding it hard to come out of this area. Here's Shreyash Ketkar with a positive run forward. He's crowded out. Delhi FC having the numerical supremacy around the halfway area. Playing a high line in defense, just narrowing down the playing area. Now the goalkeeper also putting his body in the middle, adding an extra man in attack. He has been superb, Isaac. And a water break. Ranjit Bajaj certainly will be over the moon. The team manager with the way his team has played. will want to make the opening game of the tournament memorable one. Johannes van Loom looks slightly dejected. And all those little takeaways from this game will help his side to come out as a strong unit in the remaining games of Group A. It is a tough group indeed. Speed Force and Sports Orisha will be locking horns next. This particular venue. That game also live on fan code in the Indian football team's YouTube page. A 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Sports Orisha, their first ever participation in the Hero Futsal Club Championship. And for Speed Force, the side from Bengaluru, this is their second season. They failed to clear the group stage last time around. There's going to be an interesting battle. About 7 minutes remaining in this session, the second session. A kick-in quickly taken, showing some kind of urgency here. Bengaluru, while meanwhile it has opened up. And beautifully squared by Rolu Apuya. Just not on the same wavelength was the number 11, Prithviraj More. Again one back, snapping up possession, high up the area. Delhi FC. Just launching a quick counter press before the opposition could get into an passing area. Just cutting down the channels and forcing them to give away possession to Delhi. Look at the way Rolio is winning those midfield battles. And still holding on to the ball and beautifully buying the free kick. Showing the maturity here. Delhi FC's number 17, George Duangliana. He's played the Futsal Championship for Chanmari Football Club. Chanpreet Bhui, Isaac. Change is getting ready for Bengaluru. Looks like Felixson is the man who will come on. Good to go after taking a rest for a few minutes. And once more it has opened up for Delhi. And the goals keep flowing at the Hero Futsal Club Championship 2022-23. And it's 8-4 in Delhi FC's favour. George Duangliana with a brace. It seems like it's Rol Puya is the man, the number 10, who scored that 8th goal. He's second of this evening. And a quick response for Bengaluru. And the score line reads 8-5. It is Chunga scoring the 5th one for Bengaluru. It's still not over yet. The link-up play didn't work out. Just one touch too many from Remruata. A loose ball picked up, and now I saw the gap on the left-hand side. A tad too long for Prithviraj More. Keeper is off his mark. A clever thinking from BFC. 8-6 at this stage. Could make it slightly tricky, slightly troublesome for Delhi FC. But finally Isaac can breathe a sigh of relief that ball has gone out of play. A great exhibition of football here. Oh, a stunning strike! An absolutely stunning strike! From an acute angle, he's managed to put the ball into the back of the net using his outstep. Great technique applied by Gayari. Two players in dark on a brace. Can he find his hat-trick? We'll have to wait. And the number 16, Gayari, just scoring the 9th goal, and immediately firing a shot. It goes over the top. Bengaluru Delhi FC just a goal away from double digits. The last season, the opening game, they defeated Tilongjim, the Naga champions, by 16-6 in the second game. Tidim Road Athletic Union. A breezed pass by Delhi FC. 13 goals to 1. And the last group game was 15-4 against Wasa FC. The side from Meghalaya. Their dominance continued in the semi-final as well. This went on to score 12 goals only in the final. They managed to score in double digits against Mohammedan Sporting. Almost a similar scenario this term as well. A free kick from an imposing position. This is the jersey number 8, Rem Ruata, with a goal to his name this evening. Lays it behind and is saved off the line by Clarence Fernandez. And Isaac was denied by the long legs of Clarence. And a quick release. That gap nicely cut down by Isaac. And the second game of the day coming up next. Sports Odisha will be up against Speed Force Football Club. And then a flurry of games coming up tomorrow. The first one, of course, at 9:30 AM kickoff. Isaac. And Isaac keeps going. Straight towards the byline. Smart play here from Delhi FC. Rem Ruata is the man. Looked very, very threatening in the second half. He's created a lot of avenues down the left for Delhi. Dipesh Chauhan beautifully chested down. Possession is back with Delhi. There's that step over from Kashinath. Rem Ruata. Silky skills from Isaac, and Kashinath with a clever ball in. Just over the top. His third goal, narrowly eluding him. A very fast build-up from Delhi FC. Finding each other pretty well in and around the penalty area. And making players available between a couple of blue shirts and playing those quick line-breaking passes to nullify the pressure. Looks well trained on this Delhi side. Doing a remarkable job in setting up the squad with players with a prior experience of playing the sport. And this futsal is quite famous in Mizoram. The referee is asking for a fair play. There's going to be a drop in. The ball eventually bounced above head height, which is why a free kick and possession to the opposition team. Oh, looking to turn his man and take on a couple of dark shirts, trying to do all on his own, getting no help from his teammates whatsoever, slightly isolated up top. A corner for Bengaluru, quickly taken. Getting involved is the number 16, Rajanbir. Delhi FC player is down. Seems like he's hurt his knee. And Gary. Chanpreet Singh Bhui, as you can see, he played for the Nationals in the Red Bull Neymar Junior 5 in 2022. Delhi FC's number 9 is catching eye already in the second session. He's earned the tag of best defender in Premier Futsal. Played against legendary players like Ronaldinho, Falcao and Ryan Giggs in schools, and also represented India in Futsal Alliance World Cup at China and scored a goal for Team India back in 2019. Also played for Bank of India for 4 seasons and GM Sports in Elite Division of Mumbai District. And Delhi FC completing their tally. It is the number 16 who completes his hat-trick as well, Gary. And it's 10-5 in Bengaluru's favour. The goalkeeper could have done much better in terms of dealing with that shot. Slightly lacking in confidence, Dipesh Chauhan. He's conceded 10 goals. On the flip side, only 5 were conceded by Isaac, who played an instrumental role for Delhi FC in terms of setting up the tempo from behind. Rolu Apuya in the first session, setting up the pace with a quick goal, squaring off the Bengaluru FC keeper Dipesh Chauhan, and then rolling the ball into the back of the net. Quick touches here. Shreyash Ketkar cleverly gets the return. Shreyash Ketkar just showed a bit too much of the ball. And now on the break is Delhi FC. Delhi FC looking good for the 11th one. And Kashinath Rathod making it 11-1 in Delhi FC's favour. Look at that, playing that quick 1-2 and netting his second of this evening. It's turning out to be quite an embarrassing evening for Bengaluru. Completely harassed by the Delhi FC attackers. A lofted ball, looking for the number 8. He was well alert. And Isaac getting past the first challenge and then pulling it back. Came in with a lot of force, that ball for Rolu Apuya, difficult for him to control. Now buys half a yard with his clever movement, and then deciding to take the ball behind and buy some time here. About 1.5 odd minutes remaining on the clock. In search of the 12th goal, Delhi FC. Can spring on a counter. Bengaluru try and make the scoreline respectable. Just asking a bit too much of Nirmanyu Singh. Has put in a lot of hard work since he's come on. About 38 seconds remaining on the clock. It's Doloi. He's been impressive with his feet in this game. And quickly dispossessed, an empty net. Just too wide of the post. Very, very lucky Delhi FC on this occasion. That could have been the 6th goal for Bengaluru. The last few seconds remaining. Rolua Puya stolen all the limelight in this game with his industrious play. Very proactive as well in terms of stitching play from the middle onto the wings. And there could be a full-time whistle any moment. Just about a second remaining on the clock. And that's full-time from today's referee, Vishal Vaja. And the defending champions Delhi FC start off their 2022-23 campaign with a one-sided victory over Bengaluru. It has ended 11-5 in Delhi FC's favour. A hat-trick from Gyari, followed by a goal apiece from George, Jojo and David. Rolua Puya scoring a brace. Ranjit Bajaj, the Delhi FC manager, will be a happy man. The first 3 points of the season collected with confidence. The game coming up next is going to be between Sports Odisha and Speed Force Football Club. The side from Hyderabad is going to be their 2nd season. So at full time, it's Delhi FC 11, Bengaluru FC 5. A wonderful display from Sumit Kumar's men. They've literally won hearts with their intricate passing. It was a lot more incisive in that final third. And time and again managed to breach the Bengaluru defense. The Bengaluru had no answer to Delhi FC's quick passing in that final third. This is the second session highlights. This is how the number 8 brought back Bengaluru into the game. It looked even Stevens at that point before this strike came in from Gyari. From there on, Delhi FC restamping their control over proceedings, and the goals just kept flying in for the team in dark. A couple of errors from Dipesh Chauhan as well. And the number 17 joining in the party, George from distance, George Dwangliana. And Kashinath Rathod scoring the 11th goal for Delhi FC. And finally it has ended 11-5 in Delhi's favour. A dominating performance in the opening game of the season. And that's the full-time scoreline. Is Delhi FC Football Club 11, Bengaluru FC 5. Do not go anywhere. We will come back with the second game of the day.